This is the only issue I have with it, baby. When all of y'all said privately, to include Oprah, all of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to me. Your husband can't be the Sydney that he really is out here.
Let me tell you something.
That flexing,
we
got to flex a different way. We out here in a game. This the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
But
we in the money game. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. You cannot help them.
We're in the money game. But let me tell you what the game is before the money game. Before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money.
But Mo,
wait a minute.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement. There are ways to win the war in a different way. We got more right after this.
All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Hawakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders here at Great Millstone. So the brother in the camp shared this clip. It was through the Instagram, this little clip right here. So I wanted to just went ahead and find it. And this was about 5 years ago. I don't really know the whole backstory behind it, but it was enough being said in this video to understand that Monique was basically calling out Steve Harvey for being a hypocrite, because Monique, she said she started to tell people no in the Hollywood game, in the Hollywood business. And Steve Harvey, behind the scenes, he like agrees with her. But when he goes openly, he's like, I don't know, Monique. I don't know what she's doing. I disagree with it. So that's what she said. This ain't right. She said that hurt my feelings. And as you heard he basically said, I'm going to do what I have to do for money. Whatever he said to try to justify it, at the end of the day, he said to her and to everybody else, to hell with integrity. All I care about is money. And our people won't learn until now, because here we are. We're at the end of days. We are at the end of days. All these deals that our people made with the devil, those deals are up. It's over with. So now all of these evildoers, these wicked doers, these sellouts, they've enjoyed their time in Hollywood. They've enjoyed the fruits of their contract that they made with the devil. They enjoyed it. But now we're at the end, and now they're going to see the cost. Because now you're at the end of your contract. And now they're seeing that it really wasn't worth it. You see, because this, like with Monique, right, her being able to stand on what she believes is the truth, allows her to go on these shows like, what is it with Club Shay Shay? What kind of man calls himself that? I don't know. But she can go on there right after Cat Williams and just speak what's really going on. That's what she's allowed to do. Whereas someone like Steve Harvey, he has to go in hiding. Because it was shortly after this interview here, he actually got caught up and lost his show in the first place. And then even his wife left him. Well, his wife committed adultery on him with the pool boy, I think it was. So you see, you're doing all this to try to maintain and keep that money and abandon integrity. And in the end, you lose everything anyway. So now you still have to go in hiding, just like people like Kevin Hart, Martin Lawrence. Mind you, all these celebrities, right, they had their run. They had their fun. Like the 90s was a hell of a time. The early 2000s, all those were a hell of a year to be alive, right? Especially if you was in Hollywood, whatever case was. But all those contracts they made, wearing dresses, behind the door, D-takers, quoting Lil Wayne there. All those things they did for that momentarily fame and that temporary money, the riches. It was all sweet in this peak, but in the long run, it doesn't work for you. It's a snaring to you. And they don't see it because all they could think about is here and now. And they're not concerned about the the long term, the long repercussions. That's why the scripture says, oh, if they would consider the latter end. But you see, Monique being able, and just like Cat Williams, being able to take those, and I'm not calling them saints by any means, but you can see, right, how they've been in the game. They see things firsthand. They've experienced losses. They had to deal with taking the low and all that and certain things, dealing with money. They don't know the truth neither, but nevertheless, they stuck to what they believe was right, which allows them to still come out and say what they think is right. Whereas the individuals who sold out, like Steve Harvey or like, Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, P. Diddy, all those people who did evil in their days, now they have to go hiding. Now they have to be in hiding. Like brothers like to say, with Michael Jordan, he can't even come out. He can't even go out in the public. Personally, I don't know the whole backstory behind him. I'm still trying to figure that out. But you see, you got all this money, riches, fame, but in the end, it don't mean nothing. And that's why the scripture says, is for the love of money is the root of all evil. The book of Proverbs 28, verse 20 says, a faithful man shall abound with blessings. And because you heard what he said, right? This the money game. I got to do what's for me and my children. First of all, you're doing that for yourself. Don't act like it's for your children. Because if your children ask you, your children would tell you that they just want you to be true. They will want you to be true to yourself. Don't act like you're giving that money to your kids. You're doing that for yourself. These people really want to sit up here and act like they making sacrifices for a better cause. No, you're doing that for yourself. Because truth be told, your children, all they want is you. And they want you to have a good reputation. They want to be able to be happy knowing that you're their father or their mother. They want to take pride knowing that that's your father and that he did the right thing, etc. If anything, you willing to lose respect for them because they can see what you're doing. Once they come to the understanding, they'll see what you're doing. They'll see how you had to step on people's toes, and they'll see in the long run, they'll say, I can't believe, you did that. Well, just for some money. You're doing that for yourself. So he says, a faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that hasteth to be rich shall not be innocent. Exactly. If you hasten to be rich, if you are willing to do whatever it takes to be rich, you won't be innocent because that's going to require you to transgress the law of the Heavenly Father. That's going to require you to backstab your brethren and your neighbor. Anything for $1. That's why money isn't evil. Money isn't evil. It's the desire and the love of money that is the root of all evil, as 1 Timothy 6 says. Verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Going back to that Proverbs 28. It says, verse 21, to have respect of persons is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress. Exactly. To have respect of persons is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress. Yes, you will. You will backstab really your own brother or your own sister in this case. Because I remember back then with the whole Monique situation, I just remember her saying these words that, oh, Steve Harvey behind the scenes, he like, yeah, I'm with you, sister. These white boys this, we white boys that. But then once I'm gone out the picture, now it's, oh, I don't know about Monique this, I don't know about Monique that. And she like, what the heck? She like, and that's when she was like, where's our men at? Right? So she felt betrayed. Yeah. Why? Because he's having respect of persons to appease his directors, the people who get paying his check, which is Esau Edom. He's throwing his own sister under the bus. So behind the scenes, he's your friend, but in public, you can't tell the truth without dealing with the consequences. I gotta make this money. And that's why she said, "Where's she?" Because you sound like a real woman, man. You're not a man of integrity. I gotta do what we gotta do. We can't be down here telling the truth. We black folk. And that's what you fail to realize. The fact that we're Israelites, we're the best people on the planet. We can make our own. We can make it our way our own. You don't have to use Esau Edom. You don't have to go through Hollywood to become a man with some means. You can make that happen. You want to bow down and be under subject unto these devils. So you push this message that emasculate men to uplift women. So you basically just told the world you just a sellout. And nobody should take what you say all because you'll go out there and you'll say whatever it takes just so that you can make $1. I got to speak on behalf of women and talk all this bullshit because I need a check. And so what? This is what I need. So you telling other men, you emasculating other men, falsely bigging up women in the wrong way so that you essentially contributing to the downfall of our relationships and marriages. Also, you can get a check. And you was living good for a moment, but now it's all starting to crumble down on you. Like I said, you found out your wife was with the pool boy. So now your wife's gone. So what do you have left? It says, he that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. Yeah, because when you hasten to be rich, you have an evil eye. You'll do whatever it takes to make that money. And those are people you do not want to circle yourself around. You need people around you who have integrity. I could not be around any group of individuals who let me know right off the bat, yeah, we cool now, but let it be known, if I had an opportunity to sell y'all out so that I can make a quick buck, I'd do that shit. I'll backstab your ass. I'm going to say thanks for letting me know, and I'll never come across the individual again. Because he's letting you know that in the blink of an eye, he will backstab you for his own personal gain. That is not your friend. Because he has an evil eye. They'll do whatever it takes. They're going to transgress. They don't. Morals? What morals? I need this $1. And he said, but consider not that poverty shall come upon them. So in the very end, you are going to be low. And you won't be able to show your face. Because you took the deal of the devil. And the deal of the devil always comes with consequences, especially at the end of your terms. You should have read the fine print. It's a damn shame. Integrity is definitely going to come back in the kingdom, because integrity is needed as a must in this world. For in the world of Israel, is a must, because you're dealing with Israelites that don't have integrity. That's why you got these Israelites now who are damn sellouts, man. Sellouts. The truth is only applies to the truth when it's good, but when it's come to making money or make themselves look good, then we'll take the truth out the way. No integrity. Goddamn sellouts. Willing to lead their own flock to the slaughter just so that they can live a little comfortable, just so they can get their name thrown around in the hat. Sellouts. No integrity. All that for that filthy fucking gain, man. Supposing that gain is godliness. See, these clowns, as the phrase should go, you supposed to make the money, money don't make you. The money make you niggas. Sirach chapter 6. Verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, but it's like and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to enemy in strife, will recover thy approach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of affliction, right? But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and he will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thine enemies, and take heed of thy friends. So you got to check out your people in your circle. You got to check them out, okay? Because like I said, some is a friend. He's a companion at the table, but he won't continue in the day of affliction. That's somebody who doesn't have integrity. That is not your friend. You understand? So it's over for these so-called celebrities. What my man Cat Williams say, year 2024, the year of the truth, coming out on all these people who took the bag, wore dresses behind the scenes, etc. Oh yeah, this is that time. Shalom.